The progressive left, 2 years ago, announced with much fanfare they wanted to transition us to a 100% carbon-free economy. Easier said than done. So, if that new Tesla or electric Mustang up the street has caught your eye, let's take a closer look at electric vehicle batteries, windmills, and solar panels. These three technologies share what are called environmentally destructive production costs, according to none other than the EPA. A typical electric battery weighs approximately 1,000 pounds. It contains 25 pounds of lithium, 60 pounds of nickel, 44 pounds of manganese, 30 pounds of cobalt, 200 pounds of copper, and 400 pounds of aluminum, steel, and plastic. The battery's interior holds over 6,000 lithium-ion cells. It should concern all of us that these toxic components are derived from mining. For just one electric battery, 500,000 pounds of the Earth's crust has to be dug up, according to Motor Trend magazine. About 70% of the world's cobalt, a significant component of the battery, comes from the Congo, a place where pollution controls are virtually non-existent, and the mines employ children who die from handling this toxic material. Should the dead kids be chalked up as part of the cost of driving an electric vehicle? And let us not forget that electric vehicle batteries do not make power. They store electricity generated elsewhere, primarily from coal-fired power generating plants or plants powered by uranium or natural gas. So it's a misconception that an electric vehicle is a zero-emission vehicle. Also now with solar panels, the problem is with the chemicals needed to process silicate into silicon. To make sure enough silicon requires processing it with 11 separate chemicals, including some that are toxic. Silicon dust is also hazardous to workers, and the panels cannot be recycled. Windmills, meanwhile, are the ultimate in embedded cost and environmental destruction. Each weighs 1,688 tons, containing 13 tons of concrete, 295 tons of steel, 48 tons of iron, 24 tons of fiberglass, and hard-to-extract elements, including dysprosium. The blades on the windmills weigh 81,000 pounds and have a life expectancy of only 15 to 20 years before they have to be replaced. In addition, the blades are not recyclable. But going green appears to be more destructive to the Earth's environment than meets the eye. Before we make the hyper jump to 100% carbon-free, we better have the foresight to closely scrutinize the long-term ramifications.